YouTube, welcome back to the Nice Find University, aka our YouTube channel. We will talk anything about liquidation, reselling, flipping, whatever you want. This is pretty much what we talk about. Today, we have a very interesting topic that we think you can utilize in any aspect of pretty much any business.
Yeah.
And what is that important topic, Mr. KK?
The new government, I guess, in a way. No, I'm joking. Probably the biggest social media platform out there, Facebook. I feel like everyone has one. Not everyone, but it's definitely one of the more popular ones for sure.
100%. I would agree. That is the most utilized social media platform of our generation. And pretty much anyone that I know uses it. Yeah. So today we figured we'll talk to you about a couple of things on how to utilize this social media platform, aka Facebook, and generate more business, more profits, more customers, and everything in between and all above. So let's get into it, man. But first, don't forget to like and subscribe. Please and thank you, guys. It helps us out a ton. If you drop a comment, drop a question. Maybe you have a video idea or something that you would like to see on our YouTube channel. Please do not be afraid to ask. Drop a quick comment, let us know, and we'll get back to you. But let's get started, man. What's the first thing about Facebook that you would like everybody to know about?
So groups, how to start a group, how to utilize it correctly, and how to grow it too. That's probably the main thing that we're trying.
It's the hardest thing.
Yeah. The main thing we want to teach people how to do, right? To how to grow it. Because setting it up is pretty easy. It's just how to get the word out about your group.
And how you can utilize it and monetize it, right? Because you can start a random group and not really use it to make money, which is fine, but that's not the business that we are in. First things first, if you guys want to see our group, it is called Liquidation and Pallet Deals by Nice Find. If you type it into the search bar, that is our Facebook group. There will be a link down below in our description section. So please check that out and see what we utilize our Facebook group for. And it is pretty much anything and everything. But just a little bit something about groups to give you guys a definition. There is definitely a difference between a Facebook group and a Facebook business page. A business page is very generic. It's open to the public. Anyone and everyone can like it. Anyone and everyone can follow from, Apple Maps or Google Maps and find that Facebook page and like it, and it'll just be one of the 10,000 businesses that they've liked in the past 5-6 years that will just kind of be popping up and feeding their newsfeed. A Facebook group, it is more community-based. It is community-driven. When you start a group, it is typically for a specific topic, subject, expertise area. You're trying to form a community of like-minded individuals that are gonna not only kind of help each other out maybe, but also utilize the tools that you provide in that group to grow together. That's a very, very out there and generic description, but that's kind of how I see Facebook groups. They're just a great way to build a community in your local area to a very specific topic or subject. Our topic being liquidation deals and pallets in the Aurora, Illinois area, in the Chicagoland area, not too far from our store.
One of the difference between like a business page and a group is a personal. So like in our pallet and liquidation group, me or Damian, we have to post in that group. Nice Find can't post in it. Then you kind of see who's behind the scenes doing it. If you guys have any questions or something, you guys will have to message us directly, not Nice Find, right?
Yeah. There's different ways to do it. You could have a business posting in there, but that's just not the way we like to run it. It's more personable. Anyone could reach out to KK or me at any given moment and ask questions. And if they have a specific, concern about an item, they can easily message us from there. Biggest thing about Facebook groups is that I don't know why it is, but people like to help each other out in those. There's tons of Facebook groups out there for bin stores and liquidation pallets, and then same thing for resellers and flippers. It's a community, it's community driven. If somebody's active in that group, they're gonna answer questions, they're gonna have questions, they're gonna be bringing up topics and subjects that you might not have ever thought about even exploring. So that is my favorite thing about Facebook groups. I'm part of different Facebook groups, resellers, liquidation, whatever, all that jazz. But I'm also part of car group enthusiasts, right? And taco trucks in Aurora. Like, those are things that interest me. And those are things that I would like to stay up to date on at all times. So Facebook groups are great for that.
Yeah, so in our group, we like to present deals to people. We do our auction in there, which is every either Wednesday or Thursdays. We have a couple auctions going on there. Any like pallets that we have for sale, we always post them there. We always tell them, hey, if you want to pick it up, come pick it up here. Message us if you have any questions about it. Any like bulk orders, we have some clients that know us personally now and they know to come to us to look for deals. I get messages a couple times a week from people, you have anything for me? And I already know what kind of items they're looking for. That's why it's more of a community base, because now I know what that person's looking for instead of being very broad, oh, come to the store, stuff like that.
So biggest difference between a Facebook business page and a group will be, Facebook business page will be general, open to the public, open to everyone. The group has a questionnaire in order for you to get admitted into the group and admitted to our special little liquidation club, as we like to call it. Those are different customers. The people that are in our group are looking for specific deals. They're looking for wholesale pallets. They're looking for bigger things that they can resell. They're looking for wholesale deals. They're looking for liquidation deals. They're looking for pallets. They're looking for totally different things. That is a community where people are trying to buy stuff from us in order to flip it and make money. That is not the same community that we have on our Facebook page. Facebook business page for Nice Find is geared towards everyone and anyone and open to the public, like I've already said 10 times, but that's what it is. It's as generic and not bland, but generic and open as and inviting as possible, right? We can't post, we can, but we don't, some of the deals that we have on our Facebook page just because it doesn't make sense, right? We're gonna post like, hey, we have 400 phone cases ready for sale for $45. Yeah, we might get a hit, but it's not very efficient. And you're just you're blocking that newsfeed and you're just cluttering it up with stuff that doesn't appeal to everyone. So that's why we created a Facebook group. That's why we utilize it. So we can hit a specific community and you liquidate and move items faster. That pretty much wraps up groups. That's the number one way we utilize Facebook. And Kamil has his favorite way to utilize Facebook.
All right, number 2, driving traffic in. So one way is you could boost ads, stuff like that. It costs money. There's a free way that I found out is by selling items that we have in the store on Facebook Market page, right? We have like screen dividers that we got a wholesale load of. We have whiteboards, curtain rods, plant stands. So I would make posts on Facebook Market page, very generic, right? I wait for people to message me about it first, then putting like an address in it or like specific measurements. I want people to come to me asking if this is available and with their questions, right? Because then they're getting more of a personal feel, right? For like these screen dividers, I would get 100 messages a day from them, not counting the ones from the other stuff I'm selling. So we could say around like 200 messages a day. And I just created one message where I copy and paste the address and I'll just be very like generic, be like, hey, come in. I have a wider range of these screen dividers, or I have different sizes of these whiteboards or different designs of these plant stands. And they would just come to the store, right? Most of the time, I see maybe 25% of the people, they were expecting to meet me in the parking lot instead of in the store because I never put in that it was Nice Find, right? But they come to the store. I say maybe 50% of the people come in and they buy something else from the store, right? And then you probably will see that person that bought something the first time come again, maybe a week later or something. So it's just a free way of getting people in the door, right?
Yeah. Definitely.
And the more people that know about us, the better, right? We're just trying to get the surrounding area to know that Nice Find is in the area with these deals.
Yeah, definitely. Like you said, it's a more organic, it's a more personable, it's a more natural way to drive traffic. Anyone and everyone can pay for ads. You can boost your posts all day long on your business page. Facebook doesn't like you. They're just not going to push them. You're not going to get engagement, things like that. This is just another way to utilize Facebook and counter those advertisements. Like there's thousands and thousands of businesses boosting posts on Facebook every single day. But your goal here, and is Kamil's goal every single time he posts something, is to just bring in that 10-mile radius of your local individuals that are searching for screen dividers in the area. If they see that, hey, it's $20 and it's 3 minutes away from me, and Kamil responds and he's on top of it, giving them all the information you need, it's a very, very easy way to drive traffic into your physical location. And this, hands down, has been working for us for 2 years now. And it's one of the best ways and our favorite ways.
Yeah. And if you give them a good experience, if I give them a good experience interacting with me, if they come to the store, our employees are going to give them a good experience too. So overall, it's going to help everyone at the end of the day.
Definitely.
Number 3, Facebook Market Page. So in the recent years, Facebook Market Page has been growing. They recently started shipping items out. So it's kind of like an eBay, Mercari, maybe even Amazon type of deal. It's becoming that way, right? I think they got the idea from Craigslist because Craigslist is kind of like Facebook Market Page, but Craigslist is becoming obsolete, right? So you could sell cars. A big thing is cars. You could find house rentals on Facebook Market Page. So it's very broad. So
definitely growing, 100% growing. There's 2 different types of marketplaces. So there's Market Shop and Marketplace. Same platform, all on Facebook. And as you guys know, you guys probably have a family member that is addicted to Facebook and they're constantly scrolling it, constantly looking at it. If you look at it from that perspective, they're going to outgrow eBay. They're going to outgrow Amazon. They're going to outgrow all of these things just because everything is in one place. And now, like you said, they're starting to ship items and providing you really, really good fees. So we don't sell on there, but we've just done some research and did some, talking to some people that do, and they've been very successful. Tons of our resellers that come in here use Facebook Marketplace to resell. But the fee difference is insane. eBay will charge you, what would you say, 10, 15?
I think at the end of the day, it becomes like 10 to 15% of all that
for a fee per sale, right?
Yeah.
So if you sell something for $100, you gotta expect to pay at least 10 to 15 bucks in an eBay selling fee. With compared to Facebook, the percentage is actually 5%. That is a huge difference. And if the item is under $8 or less, that fee becomes 40 cents. That is craziness.
Yeah.
That is seriously a game changer. The less in fees makes smaller and less profitable items more attractive and more willing to not only get picked up at stores like ours, but actually end up on the internet to be sold on e-commerce. I don't think Facebook Market Shop and Marketplace can be overlooked. It is 100% going to be the biggest e-commerce platform. Next. That's how I'm going to put it.
It might be the friendliest one to sellers too. I think Facebook Market Page sides with the sellers a little more on like certain disputes, stuff like that.
Returns. Those are always up.
Yeah.
And then I do know that they have a ton of like free shipping rebates and things of that nature to kind of start driving more traffic and more sales, because they're obviously competing with, big boys, eBay, Mercari, Amazon, and whoever else in order to gain those sellers and buyers. So they are running, specials, something like Uber was doing when it was first starting out like 5, 6, 7 years ago. They would just hand you out promo codes, right? Here you go. Here's a free ride. Here's free $30. Those times have ended. Uber now is super expensive. Pretty much what I'm expecting to happen with Facebook. Yeah. But in the meantime, utilize it, grow it, learn it, because it is the future of e-commerce, and that is a guarantee. The last point I would like to make on the Facebook Market Shop is that you cannot list on there as a business. It has to be from your personal Facebook page. So if you're trying to, if you can't figure out why you can't list from your business, from your Facebook business page onto Facebook Market Shop, that is why. They are not allowing businesses yet. Obviously, people are doing this full time already. They're drop shipping and they're wholesale, all that jazz. But as of right now, it has to be run from a personal Facebook page. I kind of like it. I think it's going to prevent a lot of scamming, a lot of, drop shippers, a lot of things, and keep it more local and centralized. If you have to have a personal Facebook page that's an established account, it's going to filter out the scammers and
you can always look at your buyer's profile and you could definitely tell if this is a fake or an imposter, stuff like that.
Yeah. But yeah, that kind of wraps everything up, guys. That's how we utilize Facebook for our business, for our bin store. If you guys have any sort of questions, shoot us a comment, shoot us an email, shoot us a Facebook message. If you guys have any questions, concerns, or need any help with whatsoever with any of these things, we feel like we've been utilizing Facebook to its full extent, honestly, and it's been working out great. Not only does it drive traffic, we can move other and weird things through our group, And just pretty much it all comes full circle. We're able to move faster, move more volume, and get more profits out of our pallets and out of our business, all thanks to Facebook.
Yeah, we made this video to open up. Maybe somebody will see the big picture of Facebook Market page. We kind of went through these stuff, but we didn't like explain them in like step by step. So if you hit us up,
there's a lot of details that go into this.
If you hit us up, we could go step by step with your situation and try to figure out what you really want to accomplish with it.
Yeah, definitely. Because there's tons of ways to spin this, tons of ways to do this. If you guys have any sort of ideas or anything that you think we've missed, please feel free to reach out. But other than that, don't forget to like and subscribe. And we will see you guys all back here on the Nice Find YouTube page soon.
See you guys.
Peace.